Hello and welcome to the Alliance News Network, Earth Standard Year 2251. The Alliance would like to spread a message of calm surrounding reports of an insectoid species of collectors operating from beyond the Omega-4 relay. So long as you avoid travel to the terminus systems, already an official mandate, you can expect no harm to come to you. Search up official Alliance Interstellar guidelines for more information. Now, news has travelled fast of a supposedly Protean space station found in the Athena Nebula. The Citadel, to which our Federation was named, was liberated from a Krogan warlord who intended to use the technology to launch raids on surrounding systems. Science teams and eager colonists are landing on the Great Station, which may soon find itself a key player in galactic politics. ANN, signing off. Hi guys, Tom from Project T here, and welcome back to Stellaris Reaper's Dawn. Last time, a very important event happened. Specifically, we took the Citadel. It belongs to the Citadel Council, as of course it should be. Look at that station, it is beautiful. The Widow system, Athena Nebula. It's currently got minus 99% habitability because I need a research project completing, but we are in the process of getting that done. If I recall... Yes, here we go. The SSV Osaka is on its way to continue to explore the station where the Krogan left off, because the Krogan had been in charge of the Citadel until we took it from them, because not letting the Krogan have it, because the Citadel is kind of an important thing, and needed it. We're the good guys. Anyway, in terms of tech, we have cold fusion reactors researching another 10 months. Oksana Narstatnek is researching colonial centralization, while Carlo Benacci is researching railguns. A new form of railguns that we can then give our beautiful Alliance ships. Level 3 railguns, I will never say no to those. But we really need to be reinforcing our fleets for one, because they took a beating. We need to get our alloys up, really. And we also need to start constructing superior naval capacity. We are upgrading Widow Station. I'm probably going to make a Citadel home fleet here, because obviously the Citadel will need protecting. Severely protecting. Hell, I'm thinking of maybe making Citadel a capital as well, but we'll just have to see how that goes when we've successfully managed to research the entire thing. In terms of the Federation, we are nearly at level 2. The Galactic Community has been formed, and we are trying to form the Galactic Market right now. So we'll also try and grab that if we are able. And with the war between the Krogan and Cerberus over, we have a peace treaty between them. We can continue trying to get the Solarians and such into the Citadel Council. There's also a new federation up here between the Asari corporate interests and the Hanar. And Omega. And Omega itself has started expanding outwards and is bordering the Rachni hive. So that's something to keep an eye on. We also met the Batarians, who have quite aggressively expanded into Alliance space. So that is also something to keep an eye on for the future. Though we are in relatively good terms with them, despite the fact that, you know, they are ideologically opposites of us. So we need to just expand as much as we can, not let them get it. Of course, we also have the Collectors to worry about now, because we found them up in the Tartarus debris fields, the Collector base. There it is. Ooh, that's a problem. We'll have to deal with those as time goes along. Though we have yet to meet the Geth over here in the Perseus Veil. So I'm sure that will be coming along in short order. Speaking of the Geth consensus, I press start and literally within 2 days, the Geth consensus appears. Analyzing species, species designation, human. Do not attempt further contact with the Geth consensus. Do not attempt to access Geth consensus space. And transmission. There are the Geth over at Rannoch. Which one is Rannoch? Yep, here we go. The old Quarian homeworld. It's getting research assistance, so it has a slider ship in orbit. Mastery of Nature. Mastery of Nature. So it has some ascension perks on the go. Yeah, Rannoch. Oy vey, that's... might be a problem in the future. We'll see how things go. There's Haestrom. That's the sun that is, you know, killing nearby planets. So we'll see how that goes for them. Also, we see their ships, and indeed, they have their own unique ship set. What is that one? That's a destroyer, right? Yes, yes it is. Apparently their fleet power is also overwhelming compared to ours. I guess they got a bit of an advanced start, so they are an artificial intelligence network. Despicable neutrals. What makes a species turn neutral? Lust for gold, power, or were they born with hearts full of neutrality? This is a placeholder personality, it should not show up in game. Well, they have it. It's an artificial intelligence network, immortal warbots, unity cohesion. And they have it twice over. Bloody hell. And assault consciousness, yes. And they have closed borders with us, the Corsican and the Asari, was, I guess, were the first ones they met. Oh, the Geth. Well, we'll see if you can't come around to our side as time goes along. In an underground cave on Shang-Chi, a scouting party has discovered an amazing network of caves that seems to go on for miles under the surface. While searching the caves, we have seemingly stumbled upon a very large cavern. The cavern is very unnatural, almost circular in shape. In the center lies a small rock with an object that is emitting a weak EM signal. The object is an unexpected design, can only be described as an analogous to a medieval warhammer. EM signals here. Let's see if it responds to ours. Alright, we'll see what that does in a few days. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Some of our reinforcements have been caught out by a bunch of hostile space amoeba over Novaria. Oh dear. Who are you? SSV Nandva. Well, good luck! Oh, they managed to escape. Neat. A stellar performance. A popular musician from the Turian hierarchy has been topping their charts lately, and has even garnered some moderate success abroad. Looking to break through on a galactic scale, he has set his sights on a possible tour on the Citadel. A part of the local population is stoked for what they consider to be a once-in-a-lifetime event, although there are some who claim the music has a questionable influence on our youth. The Krogan would be happy about it, but nah, let's do it. First concert on tour. The Turian band played in an open field under a radiant sun. On the festival grounds, various groups of unwashed and sleep-deprived fans milled about, ingesting unhealthy amounts of intoxicating beverages and abusing questionable substances. The scene repeated itself at various locations on the Citadel, always leaving a trail of refuse and trash in its wake. But everyone agreed it was a lot of fun. That's our version of Woodstock. We have an archaeological dig site pending. Docking with a station, the crew of the SSV Osaka disembark. The hangar bay seems to spring to life with a multitude of lights illuminating and a soft humming sound of machinery and inner workings permeating the room. Proceeding through the hangar airlock, the crew are greeted by a strange insect-like quadruped alien. They seem harmless, but they are unable to communicate. Preliminary observations indicate their role seems to be that of some kind of guardian. The crew will continue their exploration. Equipment is being transported to Shang-Chi in preparation for the tests. You'll be notified when they begin. The last round of tests revealed some more tidbits about the artifact, but could not make any solid conclusions. What should our next move be in regards to the strength of the EM beam? I'd say up the intensity. Interesting find. Our research post on Karazit has been investigating the Starship Graveyard, reports an unusual find among the wrecks. An almost intact warship with a number of interesting features. They're requesting a science ship to assist with investigating the wreck. Sure, we'll send one in. Which one is it? Starship Graveyard. Track on map. Go to. So it's over here. Tsushima isn't doing much right now. There should really be continuing automatic exploration so we can continue to build out. So we'll get around to it eventually. EM tests have yielded no information to any of us. The only thing we know now is not to be so quick to jump to conclusions with things we have no understanding of. Unfortunate. Archaeological dig site pending. Back to the Citadel. We're going to the Presidium. Analysis shows the interior atmosphere of the station to be composed of main parts of nitrogen and oxygen, quite breathable by our species. The gravity is also a comfortable 1.02 standard Gs, and the ambient temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. It almost seems made for our species. Entering into the core of the ring structure, the crew discover a massive park-like complex wrapping around the entirety of the ring. Obviously unused for some time, it's still in excellent condition, with the flora and artificial lakes being quite tidy. No doubt the work of the only native inhabitants, now dubbed keepers by the crew of the Osaka. Understood. Citadel has another update, and it also requires more jobs. So upkeep would be 2 to get trade value and amenities. Trade value would be helpful. That's just housing, we have plenty thereof right now. Upkeep 4, Unity, Society Research. Let's go with that one for now. As for this, originally observing a tower-type structure on their arrival to the station, the crew believe it to be some kind of main control center for the station, and now make its exploration their top priority. Taking an elevator to the top of the tower, the team's assumption proves correct. What appears to be a control center is found, indicated by a multitude of inactive computer terminals. Activating one, the interface is immediately recognizable as Prothean. Interrogating the computer for the location of the central core of the station, as this control center only seems to have limited access, none is found, either a result of a computer degradation or it being deliberately hidden from us. The name of the station is also found in the records. Citadel. Understood. Message from the Quarian fleet. Good day, Prime Minister. We are ready to engage in diplomacy and trade. Trade. What do you want in trade? You can get element 0 from you, which we have none of right now. At the cost of 5,000 energy credits. Rare crystals. It's only 100 of it as well. Let's discuss other matters. What would it take to hire one of your people? A scientist for 1,500. I could use another science ship, sure. We'll do that. End transmission. And build up another science ship. We've really been needing use of one of those forever. Also, what is this? Oh, the eclipse. Ugh. Take some minerals and be gone. Further exploration of the tower reveals a massive council chamber and associated governmental offices connected by a series of corridors and passageways. Could this be the seat of Prothean government? This theory would seem quite logical based on what limited information we have on the Prothean Empire. We know they controlled the majority of the galaxy around 50,000 years ago, and that the Citadel's location is strategically located in the heart of the relay network. According to their findings, the crew of the SSV Osaka are prepared to explore the arms of the station. Into the wards we go! Just a bit of pest control going on down here. Sending in our first Alliance fleet.
Complete.
Nothing too bad. So we want this system on its planet, so get your butts out of here. And goodbye. The arms of the Citadel seem to constitute the residential area of the station, housing hundreds of skyscrapers. They could theoretically support a population in the millions. Investigating countless apartments, they are able to completely absent from any form of habitation. There are no personal artifacts inside, they are completely gutted. Whether they were emptied before the Protheans left or made this way by the Keepers is unclear. Intriguing. And it appears that the article dig site is finished. Finishing their exploration, the crew of the SSV Osaka returned to the hangar and prepared to board their ship. Reporting their findings to the Systems Alliance, there are many questions left unanswered. Why was it abandoned? What are these Keepers? Where is the central core of the station? Well, it'll be up to the central government to decide whether it should be colonized. Based on the preliminary exploration and the suitability for the human species, Citadel sure does seem inviting. Good thing it's already colonized. And it's giving us a tradition as well. Very good. So that gives us Empire Sprawl down. Good. Oh, let's do it. Also, whenever the Stellaris finish their war with the Krogan, we can get them into the Federation right off the bat. Nice. The group could focus on furthering our understanding of the physical processes that happen in Star's cores. However, one of our science officers suggests that their time could be better used to fine-tune our power plants. Ooh. For 60 months. You know what? I'll take the extra energy credits any day. Ah, it appears the Krogan and the Stellaris have finished their little spat. Which means... Doot. Invite to Federation. Confirm. Vote on it. Alright, they are successfully invited.
Project complete.
We have secured a swarm.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by.
And here we go. Federation invitation accepted. Solarian Union is now part of the Citadel Council, which puts our XP multiplier down, but our cohesion is still going up, so that will change quite rapidly. But yeah, this is a big old bonus. We have the Solarians, we have the Asari. Now we just need the Turians and the Volus to get in. Is there anyone we can send to kind of improve relations? I think they're all currently busy. Yeah. Alright, if I get any more envoys down the road, I'll send some to the Turian hierarchy and see if I can't start improving relations with them, because, yeah, things aren't the greatest right now. Because we're allied to rivals. Who are their rivals? The Asari, alright. What about the Volus? How are they to us? Suspicious. Well, we'll tackle that down the road. We have encountered the remains of an enormous space structure in Bajol, encompassing the system's primary. Our scientists theorized this could have been once a functional Dyson sphere, a megastructure designed to harness the power of a star. Huh. The Krogan have a Dyson sphere. Concerning. Birth of the Galactic Market. De facto galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. As new borders are discovered and old ones are redrawn across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that it is time to legitimize this commercial forum so it all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub of galactic commerce. Well, I know what I'm going to try and choose. If I am able. Ah, pops need to exceed a certain amount. Well then, I guess Earth will be our go-to for the day. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to cost a lot, but hopefully it'll be worth it. The Mega has declared war on the Rachni Hive. That's an interesting development. And we are now beginning the colonization process of Eden Prime. Get your butts over there while the Tsushima gets its ass back to Alliance space so we can start colonizing the rest of it, because why are you out by Geth's base, you fool? And it seems we have a new Federation level unlocked. The scans are detecting cloud of unidentified substance. Alright, yeah. New tradition available. Hallelujah. New life. Hop growth speed is up. Which means a new ascension perk is ours to grab. What shall we get? Service capacity up. We're alright for that. Technological ascendancy. Research speed is tempting. What was that last one went for? Admin cap, yeah. Trust cap. Edict capacity. Yeah. I think we're good on edicts, aren't we? Really? Yeah, it's nothing particularly massive we need. Although we could increase the output of them. That's tempting. Do they have an envoy increase yet? Unity up. It's between tech speed, I think, and edict capacity. One of those would do me quite nicely. Let's get tech for now. And then maybe we'll get edict when we next level up. Speaking of leveling up, we now have 25% more capacity. Cohesion penalty reduced, and envoys up. Hey, we got more envoys anyway. There we go, which means Turian hierarchy. Improve relations. We have an Asari for that. Go do it. Thank you. Abandoned refueling station. SSV Tsushima was able to trace the fuel cloud around Pythia 8 to its source, an old space station of unknown origin. Wantan estimates the station to be 400 years old. She believes it was safely preserved for most of that time, but was recently struck by an asteroid, which destabilized the orbit and breached its main storage tank. It's clear the station won't last long, and neither will its precious content. We can pump fuel. But that might be dangerous. Track the fuel. Takes the opportunity to study the station. Or gain some... whatever. I'll gain some more energy credits. Why not? And that brings us to the end of this episode, more or less. 2262, the 1st of January, so I just slightly ran over, but that's okay. It's pretty much on time, just over by a day. Much quieter episode this time compared to the last. We continue to colonize the Citadel, we have that up and running, all nice and dandy. No longer have a massive deficit for our colonists there. But, yeah, we have it all here. We got the Alliance Marines above it. The Quarry and Migrant Fleet was around, but they seem to have buggered off. And we have started to construct a defense fleet above, though that's only in its early stages at 283. The first Alliance fleet has been upgraded some to 2.7k. with 4 destroyers, 27 cruisers. Not cruisers. I wish I had 27 cruisers. That'd be nice. 27 corvettes, rather. The second Alliance fleet, 5 destroyers and 15 corvettes at its disposal. Which, when comparing to our other Federation members, has us with the highest fleet count right now. So that's pretty good. We have gone slightly over the capacity, but I'll upgrade that when I have some more alloys in. One of these other stations needs upgrading to a Starhold, ideally. Potentially just upgrade Widow as quickly as possible, because it is in quite hostile territory, and I don't want to lose the Citadel, whatever I damn do. The most obviously notable thing that happened today was the Geth consensus. We have met the Geth. And we'll have to see how this goes as time goes along. They have some real strong stations around the borders of the Perseus Veil. They are not messing around. Look at them. God, I dread to think, like, what their overall fleet power is like. They're not overwhelming anymore, just superior, but still. Yeah. We have got to level 2 of the Federation. The president is now the Asari Republics. The Senate is in recess for another day. Oh, I'm just going to take over. There we go. Now in session for organising a space race, which is nice. And hopefully Earth will soon be the centre of the galactic market. We have an exceptional rating. It cost me a lot to get there. Had to kind of do some micromanaging of my resources. But yeah, that is the general plan. With Eden Prime in the process of being colonised, we'll get ourselves another planet. One I'll probably use for... well, I would use for agriculture, but it seems kind of... not as many districts as I would have thought Eden Prime would have. Obviously, the thing I'm more interested in on Eden Prime is the beacon, which we might end up finding down the road. We'll have to see how in-depth this mod is. It's been pretty in-depth so far with its events and, you know, the eventual uprising of Reapers. Let's not get into that horror show just yet. So, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!